Fast X, Part 2 promises to return to the Fast and Furious film series grounded, street-savvy roots that made it a phenomenon. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more videos. A new behind-the-scenes photo alludes to that premise as Vin Diesel teases a familiar location while training for the franchise finale. Diesel shared an image of himself on his Instagram page, posing on a track in front of a vintage vehicle typically associated with Fast and Furious movies. The track in question is Irwindale Speedway in California, used for flashback scenes during F9, the Fast saga. Though Diesel is training for Part 2 in Irwindale, it's unknown whether the track will be used in the movie. They're listening to the fans. Tyrese gives exciting update on Fast 11. Reportedly, Fast X, Part 2 promises a back-to-basics approach, with the final installment in Universal's Fast and Furious series expected to focus more on the street racing aspects that helped the franchise garner critical acclaim and shy away from the more outlandish elements featured in recent films. Additionally, the upcoming follow-up will work on a smaller budget after Fast X cost an eye-popping $340 million, making it one of the most expensive projects in the history of filmmaking. Part 2's planned story remains undisclosed, though there's speculation regarding who and what will feature. Reportedly, Part 2 may not be a direct continuation of Fast X, which boasted many cliffhangers and posed questions about the future of Dom and his affiliates after multiple characters were killed off. Furthermore, Part 2 could feature a new villain to meet the film's series scaled-down approach, moving on from Jason Momoa's Dante Reyes, despite being a well-received antagonist. There's also the question of where Dwayne Johnson's lawman character, Luke Hobbs, factors in, with his planned spin-off film set between the events of Fast X and Part 2. Diesel has teased Part 2 as a grand finale and a celebration of the franchise as the movie ramps up its development. The Fast and Furious films have proven financially viable for Universal, becoming the highest-grossing film series ever for the studio, making over $7 billion at the global box office since the first movie premiered in 2000.